This is a big difference that you see in the understanding of life between East and West is, West has always talked about release. Everything, you must release it. Your psychological situations, you must find release either in somebody or something. But the Eastern way of life is always, don't release. Whether it's your anger or your hatred or your lust, whatever, keep it inside, cook yourself. If you don't allow it any release, it will shoot up. This is yoga. Don't allow it to release anywhere. Plug all the holes. If you plug all the holes, it will only go up. So this is the way of Tantra. This is where these philosophies are totally diametrical to other ways. What they are saying is, whatever you may do, whether you get angry, or you lustful, or hatred, it's tremendous energy, isn't it? Anger is great energy, isn't it? Hatred is great energy, lust is great energy. All you have to learn is not to kill the energy, not to release the energy, just to transform the energy a little bit. A man who is even incapable of anger, definitely he'll be incapable of love also. Definitely he'll be incapable of any great compassion. If energy is bursting in the form of anger, lust or hatred, don't try to kill that energy. All you have to do is transform it, redirect it in the right direction. Because who you are is energy, isn't it? What you call as life is energy. Whatever that you are referring to as the divine is also energy. All you have to do is just find it, the right kind of pathway. You accumulate enough energy where it can be so threatening that it threatens your life. It becomes so powerful within you that it threatens your very life. Unless energy is that powerful, it will not get anywhere, it will not carry you far enough. I'm talking about this because so many of you have gone through these phases, and when it gets too much, you're looking for releases. Many times situations have come up within you that you can't bear it anymore. Then you go and find a release. You want to read a book, you want to switch on the television, or you want to distract yourself. You want to break the practice for a few days for some reason. You do these things because it's a release. You're finding a release for yourself. It feels good. But if you go on releasing like this, you will never have the necessary energy to burst into a different dimension. You are not going to walk into the next dimension. You have to burst into the next dimension. So if you want to burst, first thing you must bloat to a bursting point. When you bloat sufficiently, will break you. So the practices that you're doing, all the methods that we have used is mainly to increase the energy levels in such a way that gradually it finds its way. If you allow it to find its way naturally, it may take a long time, and because you will not know where you're finding releases for it, you may never know whether it's going somewhere or not going somewhere. So there is always a guidance to lead it on. So your business is just to raise your energy. Where it goes, you don't worry. Once you have a guru in your life, he takes care as to where it should go. But it's your business to pump it up. If you don't kick up enough energy, then nothing can be done about it.
Gurudev, how to overcome lust and other related bad habits?
The more you indulge in it, the more you give that stimuli, the more the heat gets into your head. And when your head is hot, and your vision is blurred, your perception is blurred and all that. So, I think people should stop watching pornography. This is it. The tempting things for people is pornography. Thinking about sex, watching it all the time. really destroy the instrument called brain. You know, at the same time you shouldn't blame sex. It's a natural thing, it's a natural phenomenon. That's the thing from where everybody is born. So your origin is sex, but let not your death also be sex. And if one is promiscuous, that is what we will have. You know, our death will also be sex. So, be very natural and moderate with sex. It's a part of life. It is there, it's there, but see, when exam times, when you are busy, when you are reading a lot, when you have important work, sex does not matter. See, which are the moments when sex does not really lust doesn't overtake you? Number one, when you are in deep love, it's not the lust which comes up, it's the emotion. Then you overcome lust. When you're deeply in love, emotions reign more than lust. Second, when you are very busy, when you have some urgent thing to do and very busy, lust is not the thing, priority. Third, when you have a great goal to achieve, a big work to do, you have any creative activity, or dance, music, creativity, when you put yourself into creativity, lust is not bothering you. Then sports and gymnastics. If you are working out very well, or you are in sports, even then lust does not overtake you that heavily. Isn't that so? How many of you agree on this? Sports and these activities, right? And then fifth is pranayama, meditation. When you are so blissful, lust does not overpower you. Okay? But when there is sex is there, and age and time, it has its period. You know, before 10, it's not there in you, or 10 or 12-year-old. Maybe these days it's coming back much earlier. But let us take 10 as an age, not before 10, and not after 60, not supposed to be. After 60, so lust bothers you only with this particular period. Even after 50, 55, 60, it's not an issue at all. Here's a small story. A grandfather, father and his son, they were traveling. And when they came to a place, and they met a friend who asked them, "What makes you very happy?" They asked the young boy. He said, "Oh, great food and sports and all that makes me very happy." And they asked the father, "What makes you very happy?" "Oh, when I look at beautiful girls, and it makes me very happy, and I have some interaction with them, it thrills me and all that thing." Outside the marriage. That's the best thriller that makes me happy. And they asked the father, the grandfather, "What makes you happy?" Says, "The day I have a good motion." That makes me very happy, very comfortable. The whole day goes so well. Otherwise, every day I'm so constipated. Because I'm constipated, I can't eat. If I eat, more constipation, and I suffer, I don't get sleep. But the day I had a good bowel movement, that is the day I am in heaven.